Chat. You see the title, man. I give up. I'm going to tell you this right now. You see this hat? It's not worth wearing it anymore. It's not worth wearing it. It's not worth wearing it right now. It's not worth wearing. I'm talking. I'm speaking right now. Hold on. You see, that's how loud I am. I'm done that shit. I tell you, I wholeheartedly I give up, bro. I give up. I'm waiting for people in the chat to say what's up, but I wholeheartedly I give up, man. I give up. I give up. I give up. So you know what? You know what? It's about that time. It's about that time. Pains me. It pains me. I give up. I give up. Can't do it. Can't do it with these niggas no more, man. I can't fucking do it. Can't fucking do it. Can't. Can't. I'm done. I'm sorry. Over with. Over with. Over with. The next, as I continue to do what the hell's happened in sports, man, still gonna talk about them. I still will. But you're not gonna see me wear a Red Sox hat for a minute. You're not. You're not. I can't. Can't do it. Sorry. I can't. I really can't. I apologize. To the Red Sox Nation, I apologize, man. But I really apologize for all of us. I apologize that, man, this team's so ass that even when you try to watch these games, you try to believe, these niggas are just dog shit. Absolute dog shit. Absolute dog shit. It's terrible. Terrible. So, you know what? You know what? I'm going to show some support for the team that used to be in Boston. That's now in Atlanta. I'm going to support them. I'm going to support Chris Sale. Because no bullshit, hey, at least them niggas got something going for them. No cap. Niggas in Boston, man. These fuck-ass niggas ain't got shit. I'm sorry. Them niggas is ass. Them niggas is sorry as shit. That being said, welcome to another edition of What the Hell's Happened in Sports, your boy, the one and only Narrow. And we are BACK back with another one. Feel me? You feel me, right? So, you know, real quick, because this is going to be a short stream, a very short stream, because I'm going to watch this fucking game. I'm going to watch the finals, man. I'm going to watch the finals. What I want to do is real quick, just to let you know if anybody was interested, but there's some people that are interested. There's some people that gave up earlier. You feel me? Which I respect. But if you look at these three games right here, the Red Sox just got swept again by the fucking Rays. Well, not really swept again, but these niggas got swept. Feel me? Niggas got swept. No cap. What up, Kush? What up? Shout out to my guy, Jason. Clap it up for the guy. Feel me? Shout out to him. If y'all don't know if y'all don't know Jason, he's part of the Bay State Media as well. Just came aboard. You're going to see him a lot more on Bay State Media stuff. I appreciate him tuning in. You'll see him in the comments too. Appreciate that. Shout out to him one more time for the guy, Jason. Yes, Nursky. But you already know. I already knew these Sox were going to get swept. I already knew it. Like, it's after the first game. You lost the first game 3-1. All right, boom. If they had to win a game, it would have had to been yesterday. They lost that 3-4, and then they lost 7-5 today, which virtually, through much of the game, this shit was uncompetitive. No bullshit. This shit was. I watched it. I was watching it, but that shit was putting me to sleep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, football especially. Yeah, no. So it'll be more for football for Bay State Media. So, the football stuff that we do, talk about the league, whether it's Patriots, Chiefs, anything in that particular stuff that goes on, he'll be on there. So, yeah, Jason, welcome aboard again to Bay State Media. I know Amari's lucky to have you, and I'm lucky to be on podcast with you. Feel me? But hell yeah, but man. This team is just ass, man. I'm not even gonna go through the stats. I'm not. I'm just gonna honestly, I'm just gonna show you. I'm just gonna show you Red Sox Twitter. That's what I'm gonna do. That's honestly what I want to do. I really don't give a fuck about looking at stats or anything like that right now with this fucking team. I really don't. I'm in Red Sox Nation. I'm sorry, but it's the same damn thing every fucking day. Every day it's the same fucking thing. Pitching is smooth. You know what I'm saying? Got you, bro. Got you. The pitching is smooth, but the pitching can only do so much. Most of these pitchers pitch well, but if there's no fucking hitting, nigga, these pitchers aren't gonna get much production from their team when there's no fucking hitting, right? Then the bullpen is Besides Aroldis Chapman, this bullpen's ass. You feel me? You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody. No cap. It's brutal, bro. It's brutal. So Twitter for y'all. I mean X for y'all. Excuse me. So right. First things first. Actually, what I'm gonna do real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna hide this banner real quick. Hide the banner. Posted by Tyler Milliken. As you know, as I've said before, Tyler Milliken went to school with him at Curry. Shout out to Mr. Tyler Milliken. He's also at 98.5 The Sports Hub, and he also does the Section 10 podcast with Jared Carabas for the Red Sox. But he wrote this earlier. Rival executives just flaming the Red Sox offense in Alex Spurs' new piece. One executive, I can't believe they are content going with so many AAA players, utility infielders at the bottom of the lineup. A lot of guys on the team who satisfy the model but are role players who are being overexposed. I'm so confused on the Red Sox roster construction and truthfully how they thought it would turn out any different than it has. The holes that were there at the start of the season are still there. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, whoever the fuck said this, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Nigga, everybody is seeing the bullshit. Everybody. We see it on a nightly basis here in Boston. Michael Felger, Tony Maserati, the niggas on 98, all the niggas on 98.5, all the niggas on WEI speak about this, right? So we know what's going on already. Everybody around the league is taking notice of this now. They're seeing this bullshit. They are actually seeing this bullshit from Wells way, what you would call it, far away, right? There's another word for it, but they're seeing it from far away. This is an organization where at least since the start of 2000, right? Since that year, from 2000 to now, it's been very successful bringing 4 championships, right? You had a period from 04 to 09 where you made the playoffs, 04, 05, 07, 08, 09. You made the playoffs 5 times in 6 years, right? You narrowly missed it in 06, right? That was a stretch right there that, 03 to 09. So 6 out of 7 years. That's a stretch right there. It's like, okay, that's pretty successful. You won 2 chips, right? 2010 and 11, you had some great pieces, but you missed the playoffs. 2010 and 11, you had great pieces. You missed the playoffs. 2012, tough year. You win it in 2013. 14, 15, ass. 16, you start seeing, growth from third-year player Mookie Betts, fourth-year player Xander Bogaerts. Jackie Bradley started coming into his own. David Ortiz's final year, right? Stephen Wright's on that team. Craig Kimbrell, Rick Porcello won the Cy Young. So you started to see, okay, now this team is starting to look like the Red Sox were trying to finally see after a few years of, rebuilding, bringing up guys. 2017, right? Chris Sale comes. Still, you win the division. You lose in the first round to the Astros. Okay, there needed to be a change. You bring in you take away John Farrell, even though he won a championship for you, a World Series, and you bring in Alex Cora. 2018, one of the greatest years ever in Boston, in Boston sports history, but also that's one of the greatest teams ever assembled in MLB history, right? Bingo. And ever since then, it's been 2 playoff appearances and a bunch of bullshit. Feel me? Whole bunch of bullshit. So, since 2019, right, you've had 3 different niggas try to lead the team. You had Dave Dombrowski. You got the World Series with him. You gave up on him a year later, right? You then bring in Chaim Bloom, who Chaim Bloom wanted to fix the minor league systems, right? Bring in some more players, draft more guys. Okay, boom. You made a playoff with him, but ultimately his model didn't work. And now you bring Craig Breslow, who's, yeah, you made a playoffs with him. He's changed, you know, the projection of the pitching here in Boston, bringing in some of his guys. You have quality pitchers, but that's about it. Everybody else, you know, for the most part, ain't doing shit. What up, Kaj? What up, Kaj? We going out tomorrow? I don't know, man. Maybe, possibly. We'll see. Shout out to Miles in the chat. But overall, like, yeah, you have in the last 7 years, I'm gonna say, you have 2 playoff appearances and 3 different niggas leading the team. I was like, bro, there's no consistency with this team. And on top of that, it's like the direction is like, I don't know. It's like from what you saw last year to the start of this year, where you looked at the roster construction and you were like, huh, you think it's doable? Well, yeah, you have to see. But ultimately, it's been a pie in our face. Excuse me. Been a big pie in our face. It has. It just doesn't make sense. That's why a lot of these niggas, you know, telling you. It's why Boston right now, like a couple years ago that they did a survey with anonymous players, right? And the top 2 teams that teams wanted to go to were the LA Dodgers. No, players wanted to go to were the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox due to their environments, right? Due to their culture. Nigga, I guarantee you nobody wants to come here now, bro. Nobody. Hell no. Ain't a damn person want to fucking come here, bro. Nobody wants to come here now. Nigga, this team is ass, and the direction of the team, you don't know where you're going. You really don't. Right? Like do you have what's it called? Do you have guys who can, you know, given a year or 2, could rise to the occasion and be one of the better players, one of the best in the league? Yeah, you got Peyton Tolley and Connolly early. Yeah, you still got Garrett Crochet, but he's hurt, right? William Abreu, he's a good player, but what he's showing this year, and he's not doing that bad. You just haven't seen him. You kind of think he's, you know, somewhat taking a step back. Ceddanne Rafaela is trying every night. He has, and he's having a good start to the year. He really is. Cooled off just a tad bit, but that's a guy that you can build around too. Roman Anthony, of course, you can build around him, but injuries have played a big part these first couple years with him since he's gotten up in the big leagues, right? You know, and Marcelo Meyer's a big question mark. Caleb Durbin, for the most part, he's showing, yeah, he had 2 home runs today. Clap it up for Caleb Durbin. He had his best game. He had his best game as a Red Sox today, right? He did. He had to go out of the organization to go to a hitting instructor that Wilson Contreras went to early in the year to get right. And now he's starting to look like who we traded for. He really is. And he plays top-tier defense. If that continues, that could be another building block as well. But you got a lot of question marks with this fucking team that is just like, damn, like, how? How are we going from a playoff team last year to what it looks like now? And I have to go back to this game. Game 2 of the AL wildcard ruined this team. It did. I wholeheartedly believe that this team changed. The dynamic of this team changed when they lost game 2 of the wild card to the Yankees. I wholeheartedly believe that. I really do. Jarren Duran had a hot streak in May, But Jaren Duran has been shucking cock, right? He has. Trevor Story, when he started out the year, he shucked cock too. And then you look at the veterans on the team right now. Wills Contreras is playing great. Sonny Gray is pitching great. But those two guys are probably going to get moved at the deadline. You brought in Ranger Suarez in free agency, which the player himself, Ranger Suarez is a good player, right? It's nice to have him on the team, but it really didn't fucking make sense when you already had a guy like Kyle Harrison on the team, budding in the minor leagues, who you traded for to get rid of Rafael Devers, right? Now look at him in fucking Milwaukee. He's had a great start to the year, had a setback last start against the fucking the A's where he got shelled. But overall, he's had a great year, right? Shane Drohan, was in that trade too. Look at him. Shane Drohan's doing his thing in Milwaukee, right? As a fucking reliever. So it's like Craig Breslow is making certain decisions that maybe to him it makes sense, but really, if you look at the outlook on this team, half the shit don't make sense. It don't make no fucking sense. It don't. I think ultimately there should be a change. There's going to be a change, right? I don't know who would want to take this job. I don't, but we'll save that. We'll save that for another time, right? Drew Rasmussen. I want to real quick. I'm not talking much about this game, but Drew Rasmussen, right, was an all-star last year for the Rays. I want to see his stats, right? Because today he went 7 and he went 7, gave up a hit, and had 13 strikeouts. This nigga dominated today. So for his credit, I have to show love. Clap it up for that nigga. He did what he had to do. 2 hits, excuse me. He gave up 2 hits. But 1 walk and 13 strikeouts is nuts. He's honestly on a nice little start. His last couple games, he's gone 7 innings, 13 strikeouts today, 9 strikeouts on his last start, right? He went 7 a couple starts ago with 6 strikeouts. Normally, I would think you from like last year especially, this is a guy that normally went 5 innings, right? Now you look at him on the Rays this year, and this was probably his best. This was his best start of his career, and obviously had to come against the Red Sox. Nigga, we're ass. We're so ass, nigga. So ass. These niggas are so, bro. They're so ass that they're so ass that a pitcher who hasn't sniffed numbers like this in his major league career was able to do that today because you guys just suck. They're just god awful. They're just so ass, right? More news, right? So obviously Garrett Crochet, his lat issue is worse now, right? It's much worse than expected. We're not going to see Garrett Crochet for a while, and ultimately I think he should just be shut down. There's no reason for this nigga to pitch the rest of the year. There's no reason. But it says right here for Alex Spear. Hold on one second. I'm going to have to burp. Ooh, excuse me. I almost had a hiccup. That's my fault. From Alex Spear. The Sox get a conditional option of $15 million for 2032 if Crochet misses 120 consecutive days due to a significant arm injury. In the case of such an event, assuming it happened between 2026 to 2030, his opt-out after 2030 would be voided. If he avoids such an injury, then he gets the opt-out following 2030. Okay. All right. Yep. So like we said, his low-grade lat strain is worse than what they thought and has no idea when he could be cleared to pitch. So there you go. Should be tested later again this week. So we'll see. But yeah, just shit his ass down. Oh, Jaren Duran. The Jaren Duran roller coaster has continued. He's slashing 138. He's a 138, whatever those numbers is. I don't give a fuck. Over his last 7 games without a single extra base hit. Yeah, the nigga shucks cock. All right. Hopefully y'all can hear this. Chad Tracy, the interim manager. See what he said.
You gotta be pleased about the way you guys got off the deck at the end against their bullpen and got back in the game.
Hold on one second. Hold on, Chad. Hold on.
You got to be pleased about the way your guys got off the deck at the end against their bullpen and got back in the game.
Always. Yeah. I mean, we need wins right now. We know that. They know that. I've said before, there's no consolation prizes, but you like to see when your guys don't just roll over and cash it in. They keep fighting.
I mean, just to see Durbin kind of juice a few of the stands.
Good. I mean, he's been swinging the bat, much, much better for a while now. I've been see some power show up. Awesome. Rafa too. So, it's tough to think about it now, but you hope things like that, even in a loss, that you can get to see those things carry over to future games.
After a trip like this, day off come at a good time tomorrow?
Yeah, I'd say so. It was tough. It got off to a really good start in New York, and then the way it finished, I think it'd probably be good for everybody to have a breather tomorrow.
You got to be pleased about the way.
All right, real quick. Whoever tunes in later, by the way, appreciate everybody for tuning in, that has tuned in. If you see it late, if you see it now, if you see it later, like the video up. If you're on the red app, subscribe to the channel, hit the noti button for a nigga. Feel me? If you're on the purple app, show love. Follow me on the purple app as well. Put the banner up real quick. You can find me everywhere at WTHH Sports. Right. Also on TikTok. Right. But going back real quick. My fault. There we go. I almost had a hiccup. What was I saying? I don't blame Chad Tracy for nothing. Chad Tracy's been doing a great job trying to manage. He really has. I have to give him credit. He's done what he's had to do, but he's trying to at least do something to put a lineup out there, guide these guys, because he's been given a raw deal. I feel for Alex Cora. Alex Cora, you can't give him any justice, right? Team's just ass. He's trying. He is trying. Chad Tracy's trying, but this team is so ass that niggas are going to talk shit about Chad Tracy. Don't talk shit about him. It's not his fault that this team is ass. It's not. It's Craig Breslow's fault and ownership, John Henry and everybody else, right? It really is. It really is. No bullshit. Continuing. Hold on one second. There we go. Red Sox are 12 games under 500 in June for the first time since 97. That's terrible. That was before I was alive. There are two teams in MLB that have less wins than the Red Sox, the Angels and the Rockies, what many consider the two worst organizations in the sport. You're in these guys' territory now. This is savage. Sad as shit. And you look at the underlying numbers, obviously. Swept again, 12 games under 500. Last time they reached this benchmark, September 1st, 2020. Chad Sox are 17-22. 0-28. Let me bring this up, make it a little bigger. Make it a little bigger, actually. 0-28 when trailing by 3 runs plus. 0-36 when trailing after 8 innings. Still haven't won more than 3 games in a row all year. 6-13-1 in series. 2 need to be finished. Nobody has homered less. Padres are the only team that has scored less. Roman and Corsair are still far off. Somehow a new rock bottom indeed. Yeah, indeed, this team, ass. And this is Caleb Durbin's second home run of the game.
Swinging a high, deep drive into left field. Did he do it again? Simpson backs up. See you later. And another long home run by Caleb Durbin. His third hit today, second home run. Game against an AL East.
Feel me? What a waste. And then fucking Justin Slayton.
1-1. Runner goes. Swinging a high fly ball right field. Abreu backing up all the way to the wall. Turning around. It's gone. Cedric Mullins with a home run. A 2-run shot. Take a game of it here in game 3.
My fault. This shit's fucking despicable.
1-1. Runner goes.
Shit, my fault, yo. Shit's fucking despicable. But
swinging a high drive into left field.
They don't also had a home run today.
Swinging a high drive into left field, backing up Blade. He's turning around, and that ball's gone. That's a 3-run homer. Cedon Rafaela torches one. Red Sox with his second blast of the inning. And they get back into the game here late.
Here's the first home run, by the way, by Durbin.
That is gone. Home run for Durbin. Deep down the left field. Out of the lineup, Marcelo Meyer out of the lineup. That one stung high and deep down the left field line. That ball's crushed, and that is gone. Home run for Durbin. He smoked it.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a year where you were supposed to have World Series aspirations. Now you're about to be 12 games under 500. Terrible. Yeah. Well, honestly, I'm done talking about the Red Sox. Before I move on to the finals, Jake Bennett did what he had to do. Did as much as he could today. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 earned, 4 Ks, and a walk. It's just the bats weren't helping him out either. So, can't put pressure on these guys when you're not fucking doing shit. What I wanted to show y'all. Sends it in the air to left. Braden Montgomery. 2 years ago in 24, he was drafted 12th overall by the Red Sox. He was in the I almost said Chris Sale, the Garrett Crochet trade, right? So everybody who was in that trade, Garrett Crochet. So obviously we got Garrett Crochet. We traded Braden Montgomery, Kyle Teal, Chase Mydroff, and Wilkman Gonzalez. They're all up for the White Sox right now. They're all playing for the White Sox. Braden Montgomery made his MLB debut last night, and in his MLB debut, look what he did.
For his most crucial at-bat of his first game. Sends it in the air to left. It is back near the wall. It is over the wall for a game-winning home run. How about that? Talk about drama. Talk about theater.
What a ball game. And what a major league debut for Montgomery. Braden Montgomery, remember the name. This guy can play. He's a member of the organization, brought up as a first-year player.
Telling you, man.
First-year player for the Sox this year.
Telling you. What an at-bat for him. Bob Costas on the call. Memorable. Happy for the kid. Clap. I got to show love. I got to clap it up for him. No cap. Got to clap it up for him. Got to clap it up for him. But that's enough for the Red Sox. I have an off day tomorrow. They take on the Rangers at home Friday. So let's see what happens. But yeah, this team's ass. Clap it up for the ass Sox. Oh, my fault. Clap it up for the ass Sox. These niggas are so ass. They're so fucking ass, man. Telling you. Finals real quick. Finals. 115-111 Monday night. The Spurs came to Madison Square Garden, and they took control. And honestly, hey, the Spurs right now, they're off to a good start in Game 4. They're up 14 in the first quarter. The Spurs right now got the fucking momentum. It's a series again. It is a series again. The finals are a series again, and the Spurs did what the Spurs played a hell of a game on Monday night. Julian Champagny, 12 points. Devin Vassell, 11 points. Victor Wembanyama, 32 points, 11-18 shooting, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Wembanyama stat line. Stephon Castle, 23 points off 8 of 14 shooting, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, a steal, and a block. De'Aaron Fox, 12 points, 4 of 14 shooting. Didn't make it 3. 0 for 5 from 3. 3 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, and 2 blocks. Did what he had to do everywhere else on the court, but you need more scoring from him. You really do. Dylan Harper also shot 5 of 18 from the field off the bench, 13 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. You need more from those guys. They got to be more consistent. Keldon Johnson has had a quiet series. He had 7 points. For the Knicks, OG Anunoby, 28 points, 9 of 13 shooting, 5 rebounds, and an assist with 2 blocks. Josh Hart, 16 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists. Karl Anthony Towns was only held to 11 points off 4-10 shooting, 8 rebounds, and assists with 3 steals and 2 blocks. Mikal Bridges, ass, to only 2 points with 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Jalen Brunson, 32 points off 11 to 25 shooting, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Going into this game, he had 81 points on 80 shots. That right there, if I'm Jalen Brunson, you got to do better because that shit's ass. That shit is ass. That shit is ass. And Jordan Clarkson actually got some time in the series. He had 10 points also. But overall, the Spurs, man, I tell you, there's a lot of momentum for the Spurs right now. The Spurs, I need you. as much as my family's from, I got family in New York, my pop's from New York. I said it already, right? If the Knicks win, cool. I wouldn't hate it. Hey, it's been over 50 years since they won a chip. But I ain't gonna hold you, nigga. The Spurs got to do it. Bro, these New York fans are doing dumb shit towards these how do you call it? Towards the Spurs fans, right? They're fighting after games. They're trying to burn the city down. Well, nigga, yeah, burn the city down when your team loses, nigga. How about that? How about that? How about that? Spurs are currently up 15 right now at towards the end of the first quarter. Spurs, keep it pushing. Keep it pushing. This was a quick live today. It was only going to be about a half hour. I'm ending it right there. No, right here. No bullshit. Let's see what happens for the rest of the night. I will be live tomorrow. I have Friday off as well. So I should be able to give you 2 more days of some lives. You feel me? Figure out what to talk about besides the finals for tomorrow. And let's see what happens around the league, around the MLB, around the NBA, around the rest of the NBA, NFL. You feel me? We'll see what happens. But with that being said, this has been another edition of What the Hell's Happened in Sports, guys. It's your boy, the one and only Narrow. It was feel me? It was a quick live, but you already know. You already know. It's the one and only right here. Quick live today. Spurs did what they had to do Monday night. The series is back alive. Red Sox are still ass, and hopefully, I don't know. That's all I got to say. But yeah, thanks for everybody for tuning in. If you see this, if you're, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Miles. Appreciate y'all. And like I said, if you haven't already, like the video up, subscribe to the channel, turn the noties on the red app. Also, if you tune into the purple app, show love, drop a follow on the purple app. You can find me both places at WTH8 Sports. You also can find me on TikTok as well. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm going to catch y'all. Excuse me. I'm going to catch y'all on the flip side. Peace, guys.